Welcome guys to a brand new video on solo leveling Arise. So I recently made a video going over the pre-registration as well as the global release date or the expected global release date. Go ahead and watch that video because it's very important. There is some events that you guys absolutely need to go ahead and do. So I have done this event right now, which I need to share it so we can get some in-game secret coupon stuff. So go ahead and watch that video. But in today's video we're going to be talking about collaborations because we are nearly guaranteed to have collaborations in solo leveling Arise. So what I'm going to be doing in today's video is go over every single collaborations we're going to be having, as well as why we're going to be getting those collaborations, the proof I have, and this is all important information because you guys will not be surprised when you hear this type of collaboration pop off the moment the game actually starts succeeding. Now I know the game isn't officially out right now and I'm already talking about collaboration, but honestly it's nearly 100% guaranteed to always happen in Netmarble games. So Netmarble are one of the best developers when it comes to collaborations. You will always expect a collaboration, depending on how good the game is in terms of revenue. If Netmarble feel like this game is earning a lot of money, they will absolutely do a collaborations. And so it's been so many games right now from Netmarble that has gotten a collaboration. In fact, in recent months, in about 2 months, there has been like 4 Netmarble games that have gotten a collaboration. So it's honestly nearly guaranteed. So let's go ahead and talk about all the potential collaborations we're going to have, how exciting it's going to be, and why you guys should also be excited for this. Now, solo leveling Arise, we all know solo leveling is one of the biggest and popular webtoons out there. Now, one of the most likely collaboration in this game is going to be Tower of God, another very popular webtoon game. In fact, I am gonna predict that it's gonna be our first ever collaboration in this game because it will be absolutely stupid if it was anything other than Tower of God. The reason why I say that is because Netmarble also owns the IP for Tower of God. So if we take a look at this, we go over to Tower of God New World. This is another game developed by Netmarble. So Netmarble already has the IP. Now you guys are probably thinking, so doesn't mean they're going to use this IP in that game? Well, if we go over to 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, not Origin, Deadly Sins Grand Cross, there we go. If you go over to Grand Cross, you know what they just had? They had a flipping collaborations with Tower of God. Let me quickly scroll down to where I can find it. So where are you? But there we go. So as you can see, Tower of God in 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. If you take a look at this, it means they are not shy in using the other IPs that they own and have the games for to actually develop collaborations in another game, which means as long as they have the IP, it's pretty much a done deal because it's a lot more easier to do. They already have the IP for 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. They already have the IP for 7 Deadly Sins in general. They already have the IP for Tower of God, and they generally get the IPs for other very popular anime and also like very popular games as well. So if you go back into Tower of God, we go, we scroll down to that's a bit down, sorry, let's go back up. So go back to Tower of God. If you go all the way to February, as you can see, we got a collaborations with 7 Deadly Sins. Now, why do I think Tower of God is going to be the first IP they have as a collaboration? Simply because it's another webtoon. A lot of the reasons why people are looking forward to solo leveling Arise is the main fact that this is a webtoon that is extremely popular, and anime is currently available right now. It hasn't ended, where it's extremely popular already. So honestly, the hype for webtoons is already there. At the moment, Tower of God was also announced for season 2. In fact, I believe they recently just talked about season 2 coming out for Tower of God. That is already green lights in Netmarble's eyes, because the moment there is a season 2 for Tower of God, they are gonna absolutely want to drop a collaboration in solo leveling Arise. Solo leveling Arise, in terms of release date, is expected to come out in May. Now, I don't know how long into the future after that they're going to release a collaboration, because it's going to be weird if they do a collaboration straight away, because they need to set this game up as its own IP first of all. They've done that with several games. First of all, this is a solo leveling Arise game. They need to get as many people who are interested in solo leveling to play this game. So the first few months of this game is just for solo leveling Arise. Now, 6 months or 7 months down the line, they might then introduce the first collaboration, and so, you know, bounce off the hype of webtoons. The best option would be Tower of God. If it's not Tower of God, it's going to be 7 Deadly Sins instead. Now, in my opinion, it would be extremely smart if they did a collaboration around the time that Tower of God Season 2 gets released. So let me just quickly check right now when Season 2 release date is expected. So, oh my days, July 2020. Okay, it's probably not going to happen. It's expected to come out in July 2024. So yeah, I'm not sure about that, but maybe like 6 months after that, then, well, May, June, July, August, September, they could do it in September, October, where they do the Tower of God collaboration. Well, they don't really need to bounce off the anime or Tower of God to, you know, get people excited about Tower of God collaboration in solo leveling, because both those IP are some of the most popular webtoons in the entire world. If we want to talk about webtoons, it is solo leveling, Tower of God, God of High School, Noblesse. Those are the ones that everyone pays attention to. Now, more proof of collaborations with Netmarble games is if we go over to here, we go back to, obviously, first of all, 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross has gotten a flip ton of collaborations. Like, I can't name them all. So at the time I got reincarnated as a slime, ReZero, King of Fighters, there is more. There's a bunch more. So as long as the game is successful, trust me, Netmarble know already it is time to release some collaborations. So we go back to find Netmarble. So if we go over to following, so this is some of the games they have. Okay, forget about Marvel, forget about Ni no Kuni. This is NFT, no one cares about that. Seven Nights. Now this game is like ended already, but Seven Nights was another IP that they love to use in their games as well, and I believe Seven Nights also had a bunch of collaborations in that game as well. Okay, so currently right now, Seven Nights Idle Adventure is having its own collaboration, and it's with another webtoon. So I ain't kidding. It is so easy for Netmarble to get an IP that they want. So we take a look at this image over here. The Return of the Blossoming Blade, another extremely popular webtoon that they have decided to drop into another game. I don't think they would do this one because it's not as popular as like Tower of God and whatnot. But really good like webtoon readers will know about this webtoon. I currently read it. I'm up to date with this webtoon. But yeah, this is it. This is another really good collaboration they have it in another game that Netmarble also owns. So Netmarble, trust me, will always release collaborations in games that are absolutely succeeding for them. So if we go over to Sensory Towers, take a look at this. This is Seven Nights Idle Adventure. Look at the revenue. Look at the revenue. It's insane. 3 million, 2 million. It is absolutely nutty. So if you go over to 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross over here, 4 years, guys, and this game is still earning 1 million. Netmarble are not shy in showing those type of games that, you know, continue to bring revenue with content, collaborations. 4 years, these earning 1 million. Take a look at Tower of God, New World, only this 2, 1 mil. And this game has been going on since July 2023. So the first time Tower of God, New World got their collaboration is in February. So if we go back to Tower of God, New World, they got the first ever collaboration in February when this game was first released in July 2023. So if you guys are expecting some really good IPs in solo leveling Arise, you guys need to, you know, show support to this game. I'm not saying just dump a lot of money into this game, but as long as this game is successful, there is one thing you can count on for Netmarble to do, and that is to introduce collaborations in the game. it is nearly a done deal, guys. It's nearly a done deal to have a collaboration as long as this game brings in significant amount of revenue. Now, if you take a look at the gameplay for Solo Leveling Arise, you guys can already see why we really want some collaborations. Like, come on, let's take a look at this. You guys take a look at the animations. There's no way you guys don't want to see some of your favorite webtoons to have their own like gameplay like this. Now, more than likely, we are not going to get 7 Deadly Sins 7 Deadly Sins characters in Solo Leveling Arise first, because also they are releasing, Netmarble's already working on another 7 Deadly Sins game. So around that time, I'm pretty sure the 7 Deadly Sins origin would be released. So I think they need to make that game its own game. So just focus solely on 7 Deadly Sins characters. So they wouldn't really want another game to kind of clash with that game in that sense. But yeah, collaboration is absolutely happening, like no doubt about it. Tower of God and 7 Deadly Sins are the 2 IPs you should expect, and also the time I got reincarnated as slime is also a possibility in this game as well. So I'm just letting you guys know, it's extremely exciting, it's extremely hype, but there's also one condition for this to happen: the revenue has to be popping, the revenue has to be good. The first month of release for Solo Leveling Arise must get over like 20 mil in terms of revenue, and then the months following that should at least keep earning them a lot of you know, revenue, hopefully above 1 mil, because 1 mil looks to be like when the devs say, yeah, you know what, we're gonna keep, you know, adding content to this game. So I look forward to see Solo Leveling Arise become a very, very popular game and a huge game that you know, Netmarble start releasing a bunch of collaborations in this game. It will be extremely cool. Like, just come back to this video in a couple of months when this game has been released, and another month after that when they first announced the collaboration, and I was the one who told you first it's going to be Tower of God. I am telling you guys right now. Anyways, it's been your boy AC Gamer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.